Vulnerability is powerful. Brené Brown said, "Owning our story can be hard, but not nearly as difficult as spending our lives running from it." Embracing our vulnerabilities is risky, but not nearly as dangerous as giving up on love and belonging and joy. The experiences that make us the most vulnerable. Only when we are brave enough to explore the darkest, we will discover the infinite power of our light. One of the key lessons that I've learned specifically from this journey of the School of Greatness is that vulnerability is power. And vulnerability creates so much freedom if we allow ourselves to open up and show ourselves to the world. Now, that doesn't mean you have to tell all of your biggest, darkest secrets, all the things that you're afraid of and ashamed of, and announce them publicly on social media to the whole world. I'm not saying that's something you need to do. What I'm saying is I have experienced so much freedom and joy and a sense of relief by being vulnerable, as opposed to just being perfect all the time and having to put on this perfect mask and having to put something out that's always perfect with my business, my design, my products, my courses, my services, the way I look, the things I say. By letting go of this perfectionism, this perfection prison that I've lived in for a long time in my life, where I felt like I needed to look a certain way and everything had to be a certain way in order for me to be great. Greatness is not about being perfect. Really, it's about being yourself and being imperfect and being okay with those imperfections and allowing yourself to be vulnerable in those moments. And because vulnerability, guys, creates so much more trust and connection and community and unity and love, and it allows people to see you for who you are and not just see you as some superhero that can't be touched. Allow yourself to be vulnerable in your life. Talk about it with your family. Talk about the things that you're afraid of, the things that scare you. Maybe talk about some of the things that you felt some shame in your life around, and have a conversation with your parents, with your siblings, with your loved ones, your kids. Have a conversation with some of your closest friends to start, and just start allowing yourself to open up in ways that maybe you've never allowed yourself before. Start asking questions that you've never asked, and have those interesting, messy conversations with your friends. I'm telling you, when you do it and you create that space in a loving, vulnerable way, and you do it in a way where someone else can receive it, the conversation that you'll create will be magical. The freedom that you have will be powerful, and you'll be one step closer to living and being great in whatever it is you want to be. It's time to go out there and do something great. I broke my wrist. One injury, it was all gone in a second.
It was extremely painful. It was extremely depressing. This is the biggest kind of game changer in my life, getting injured, losing my passion, my ability to do what I wanted, when I wanted, and how I wanted to do it.